private plane crashed. Some of the crew were hurt, so the pilot decided to stay with them and wait for help. The arrogant executive, though, didn't care about the welfare of the pilot and crew. Rather, he thought he could walk out of the jungle and find a town to stay in. He followed a trail through a canyon and along a creek. The jungle was actually very stunning. If the arrogant executive had stopped to look around, he might have perceived the jungle's beauty. But he was in a nasty mood and had no care for the aesthetic value of the jungle. He continued to walk up the steep incline of the jungle's hills. Soon he was lost. Several days passed, and fatigue and hunger weakened him. He was very tired and afraid. Just then, a monkey came out of the trees. It was carrying a twig covered in honey. It walked up to a mound where termites lived. He then used the twig like a drill to make a hole in the mound. Then, very carefully, it removed the twig from the hole. The sticky twig was covered with termites. Instead of eating the bugs, the monkey offered them to the executive, but he didn't want what the monkey offered. He shouted at the monkey, "Get away from me, you stupid primate!" The executive's stereotype of the monkey was wrong. The monkey was not stupid. It knew how to find food, whereas the executive did not. He refused the help of the monkey, thereby leaving himself to starve. When the executive was finally found, he was very skinny and sick. He had not eaten for a very long time. Because he held a bias against the primitive ways of the monkey, he had gone hungry and almost died. The executive didn't understand that it was his arrogant attitude that had caused all of his problems.
Aesthetic.
The dresses were noteworthy for their aesthetic design.
Bias.
Employers must consider all candidates impartially and without bias.
Canyon.
He followed a trail through a canyon and along a creek.
Creek.
Only small fish lived in the shallow waters of the creek.
Executive.
He is the youngest executive of my company.
Fatigue.
After 3 days with little sleep, she was feeling a lot of fatigue.
Incline.
This mountain has one of the steepest inclines in the world.
Nasty.
This coffee has a nasty taste.
Perceive.
I perceived a change in his behavior.
Primate.
Primates use their hands for such tasks as swinging from branches.
Primitive.
This documentary is about civilizing a primitive tribe.
Stereotype.
He doesn't conform to the usual stereotype of the city businessman.
Sticky.
His sticky fingers covered in ink.
Termite.
Termites are concerned of people who live in wood houses.
Twig.
They started the fire with a handful of dry twigs.
Welfare.
Parents are responsible for the welfare of their children.
Trail.
A narrow trail cut through the field and over the hills.
Drill.
The carpenter used the drill to make several holes in the wood.
Arrogant.
He is very arrogant. Even though he's not the boss, he tells everyone what to do.
Thereby.
Regular exercise strengthens the heart, thereby reducing the risk of heart attack.